Hi and welcome back to another video of jPlay. I'm Marcus and today I will continue my playthrough of Sire. I think we can directly jump into the gameplay and start the next round with the Scrambler, currently the blue player. And I think he wants to finish his shuttle mission here and he has to deliver some passengers to Azure, which is actually not too far away from him. So let's get started. Okay, we will activate our main engine here and then we roll our 2 movement dice, and really I'm very comfortable with this little house rule here. So he's allowed to move up to 4 spaces and I think this is what we will do. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we will activate the main engine again. That's only a 3, but yeah, I think it should be not a problem for him. So 1, 2 and 3. This is a neutral planet, so we can just go in there independent of what our outlaw position is. And then, yeah, I think it really doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just complete our mission first. So let's roll our die first. This is another 3. So 1, 2 and 3. So we landed on the mission spot here on Azure. So we will drop off those passengers here. We gain these 2,000 credits, which is a good thing, of course. And we also gain a fame point here. So Blue already has 6 fame points. He's now a junk pilot. And one additional thing would happen and we would reveal another title card. And this is a very cool title card. This is a Traveler. Tread the short and long paths. To claim this title, be the first player to, in one turn, start by using the Tigris Gate. Then I have to fly to the Expedia Gate, then to the Deltas Gate, and finally again back to the Tigris Gate. This is definitely nothing that is very easy, but it's definitely a very cool way to gain 2 fame points. Last but not least, we will activate our Impulse Drive, and we will move only 2 spaces here. No, what the heck. We will move here. We crossed over this mission spot, which means we are still allowed to activate it in order to claim a new mission. And these are 2 shuttle missions and 1 assassin mission. And I think for the Scrambler, being more the trader kind of guy, he will go for one of those shuttle missions. And I guess we will go for this one because both of those sectors are already on the board. So we would start here at the Burning Horse, pick up some passengers and deliver them here to the Tigris Gate. I don't have any idea what they want to do there with this malfunctioning gate, but it's their choice. So we'll grab this mission, place it next to our player board, and now we come to the business phase. So again, we would pump up our energy and rearm all of our markers. And I'm additionally thinking of buying some actual gear. Let me think about that. Yeah, let's do that. So first of all, let's rearm all of our markers here. Also refill our energy. We will sell this tier 1 outfit for 1,000 credits, which is a good thing. But we will go for a very huge engine here. That's the, what's this? Raptor K engine, which is 3,000 bucks. So we have to pay 2,000 because we just gained 1,000 from our selling action, and now we would be able to roll a d12. And the house rule says that you roll a d12 for the normal movement, and for your backup roll you would then go to the next tier, and the next tier, last tier would be the d8. So I would roll a d8 and a d12 when rolling for movement here, which is pretty cool. Of course, we still have to activate the Enforcer. Currently the next outlaw ship is only 1 sector away, and this is the Easy Tiger. Normally, NPCs are not going to move through these dangerous areas, but I think he will be able to reach this player if he will try to move through Planetary Shield. And the rules say they try to use the safest path, but in this case the real safest path is to move through the Planetary Shield here. So I think yeah, the Enforcer will go after the Easy Tiger. Of course, he still has to roll against the Planetary Shields, just like all the other players. So he could take some damage, which would make it easier for another player in a later turn to bring him down. But I think this is definitely a risk that the Enforcer is about to take. So I guess the Enforcer will move, or try to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces here. So he has to be 2 spaces away in order to fire hit missiles. And yeah, let's do that. So 1 and 2. Then we will roll for the shield. That's a 7. So he's not allowed to move through the planetary shield, so he will stay where he is at this point in time. And he takes 7 points of damage, which is of course a good thing for the Easy Tiger. But not so fast. Of course, we are still allowed to roll for the shield here. So let's see. That's a 4, which means the Enforcer takes 3 points of damage. And I think, yeah, he needs 12 damage to be destroyed. But before the Easy Tiger goes after the Enforcer, I think he tries to deliver this halo here. So yeah, let's activate our main engine and roll for moving. That's a 5. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's activate the main engine again. It's a 3, unfortunately. 1, 2, and 3, and 1 third time. This is a 5, perfect. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we stop and we do a sell action. So we will sell our 2 halo, and therefore we would be allowed to grab 2,000 credits. Let's draw a new demand here. Let's see. And this is some purple stuff, and I already have forgotten what this purple stuff is. Of course, that's cyber, a truncated version of the word cybernetics, usually reserved for the higher power technology that is too expensive for the common man. Almost all exports from the advanced research centers on Lunari are labeled cybernetics. Many of the technologies then from before the war are highly priced. Picking through the debris of old war zones isn't safe, but a captain could retire on a full haul of cyber. Sounds good. I definitely want to stay prepared, so I think the Enforcer will again take after me, and I don't have any shields yet, but I think this is nothing I can help it now, so I really have to take that risk now. So I will stay where I am. I will also not really do a business phase in respect to buying something, because the Easy Tiger really needs another ship. We need 2,000 credits more, and to be honest, right now I don't have any idea how we get that. So maybe we should really go for another mission, because the bounty hunter mission seems to be pretty tough, because the next outlaw ship is far away, all the way there over at Lunari here. So yeah, this might be really a problem. I don't know. No, I think I will stay where I am, and I will end the turn for the Easy Tiger now. The Ghost Stalker wants to complete his research mission, and therefore he has to deliver these data here to Corella 4, which is not too far away actually. Basically only 1 sector away, so I think, yeah, let's activate our main engine for the first time. Let's roll our first dice. That's a 6, isn't that nice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and this time I'm really tempted. Yeah, I think I will just activate my impulse drive and go to the mission spot on Corella 4. Which means we are allowed to grab those 2,000 credits on the card, and we would gain an additional fame point for that. As he is still hoping to find some cool new sectors, maybe the gate or something like that, I think he will activate his main engine. We would roll for movement. 6, 1 and 2. Here we will stop. We will take a scanning action, which will cost us 1 energy, and then we will reveal a new sector, and we will scan in this direction. And here we have Outpost 338, and of course another exploration token. That's definitely not a bad thing. So I think, yeah, we will activate our main engine again, a last time in this round, and really try to go after this exploration token, and also claim or try to claim a new mission here. That's a 4. That's not enough. Oh, come on. Cannot help it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, we make a stop here and grab a new mission. And here we have 2 of those envoy missions. So we have to do some negotiations. Unfortunately, none of those 2 sectors are already on the board, so I think I will play it safe and go for another shuttle mission here. This time these would be the passengers that I think the Kremler would have to take to the Tigris Gate, but maybe not, so we have to pick up new passengers at the Tigris Gate, and then we would have to deliver those at Outpost 338. And as these are 1, 2, 3 sectors, this mission would be worth 3,000 credits, so that's definitely not a bad thing. Okay, let's grab this mission. And I think that was it for the green player, but still we have to move the merchant. And he wants to go to Kempler 2 here. Problem is he cannot get there directly, so he can either move the short path through this planetary shield, or he can take the long path through the asteroid field, but the amount of damage he's about to take would be the same. I think the odds are, I guess, the same. Let me recheck that. Yeah, it's both the same, so the damage would be the same. So let's, I think, yeah, let's try to move him through the planetary shield. So he will go to the cell spot here on Kempler 2, and yeah, let's move him one space. Then we would roll for damage. That's 12, so theoretically he would gain a bounty, but I don't know. I think he doesn't gain a bounty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he would now sell here at the sell spot of Kempler 2, which means the merchant gets $1,000 here. Again, if you are other opinion and would say, yeah, the merchant also gains bounty, or he would not be allowed to move in there, please let me know. This is really something I haven't checked out yet, to be honest. So please reply to this video in the comment section whatsoever, and I will try to deal with it the next time then. Of course, we will pick new demand here. Where's this one? Okay, here. Okay, this is another cyber. Of course, I must not forget to rearm our markers here. So 1, 2, and 3. And this would let me rearm all of my markers here. I think the Kremler will do some more exploration. So he will activate his impulse drive, 1, 2, and 3. Then he will take a scan action here. And here, that's really boring. We have found a lost sector. It's okay, we can pass through here, so this might be okay for some of the other players, but apparently not for the Kremler at this point in time. Then he will activate his Raptor K engine for the very first time, and again we are rolling these 2 dice. He's allowed to move up to 7 spaces now, which is definitely good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we do the same. So 3 or 1. Oops, I cannot see it. So we can also go wrong with 2 of these high dice. So 1, 2, and 3, and one last time. It's a 7, way better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have to roll for possible energy loss. Again, that's a d20. It's a 13, nothing happens. He still has 2 movement points left, so he's here, 6 and 7. And here we can start our shuttle mission. Awesome! Tigris Gate is only 2 sectors away, so this mission would bring us 2,000 credits. Of course, we have to rearm some of our systems now, and I think we'll do that. 1, 2, and 3. I will rearm all of my markers for the next round. Then it's the Enforcer's turn. Again, he will go after the Easy Tiger. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's very unlucky. He's exactly 2 spaces away, so he's about to take a hit from the Enforcer. He's now to take a d8 hit. That's 8 hit points. Wow. Wow, that's nearly enough to destroy the Easy Tiger. Wow, that's tough. Okay, we have to deal with that. So I think we take 2 hits here. That's already 2. I think we will have to definitely... yeah, we have to damage our blasters first, or I think we will really go down. So basically all our blasters are gone, and 3 more hits and the Easy Tiger would be destroyed. Whew. That's tough. Okay, I think we have to basically spend our next movement somewhere safe. I think the Easy Tiger really will go down in the next turn. I think there's nothing I can do about that. The problem is, if I stay here and repair my ship, then the Enforcer will just damage it again in the next turn, so this doesn't bring me anything. So I really have to get out of there. I think there is no other way, so we have to move at least 2 sectors away to the complete end of the galaxy, basically. And yeah, I think this is what I have to do now. And ideally I will make it here to Neo Damascus, because then I'm far enough away from the Enforcer. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's activate our main engine. Let's roll for some movement. That's a 6. That's good. Good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. The next thing. So 3 and a 3. But I have to take it. There's no other way. I have to move through this asteroid field here. So 1, 2. So we would roll for damage, and anything, let's say, yeah, whatever it is, it's not good. 5, we would take 5 additional hits, and there is no way we can deal with 5 additional hits. But not so fast. We still have our Tag X card, and we would use this card to reroll this die here. That's a 5, so there's really nothing to prevent it. So the Easy Tiger is destroyed. For once we would lose our bounty, so this goes to the Enforcer, which is definitely a good thing for anyone who might go after the Enforcer. And all the damages are resolved. So basically we will get a full reset here. We have to use or go for the next spawning point, but this is something I have to do. I think I will do it right now so I don't forget it in the next video. Everything is rearmed again. And of course we would still have to discard our mission here. And that's basically it. So we don't lose a turn here because we have a tier 1 ship. If the Krembler would go down, he would lose a turn as well. Okay, let's roll for the spawning point. That's the 17. And yeah, we have spawning point 17, which is all the way up here near the other 2 ships. For its first action, the Ghost Stalker will activate his Impulse Drive. So we will try to make it here. So 1, 2. Again, we would have to roll for some damage in the asteroid field. That's a 3. He takes 3 damage. So I think 3 damage. 3 damage is fine. We can deal with that. So we will place those here. Still, we are allowed to peek under this one. This is 1000 credits. We still have 1 more movement point left, and we would move here. So we would grab 1000 credits, which is actually pretty nice because this brings us to 5000 credits, so we could buy ourselves a new ship. I think this is what he will do in, yeah, I think pretty soon now. And now I'm doing something very silly, I guess, but I think I will try to pick up this debris exploration token here. So let's activate our engine because it's still a tier 1 ship. So even if we are destroyed, we would lose our bounty, we would be fully healed basically. I think that's definitely not a bad thing. So let's roll our movement dice. So 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we would try to enter this sector here. So we'd activate it again. That's a 4, so we would enter here 1. And now let's hope I don't roll a 1, 2, 3. That's a 7. Perfect. Nothing happens. We are allowed to flip this token. This is a fame point for the Ghost Stalker, which is awesome. So he's at 5 fame points now. And he still has 3 more movement points left. So I do the same. 1 and 2. Let's roll the die. That's a 12. 2 and 3. This was our movement when we activated the main engine the second time. And now we will spend 2 energy to activate our disruptor field. So let's roll the die again. And I'm really hoping for a 9 or higher. No, it's not going to work. This is now really a pity. Okay, so I think I will have to change my plan now and have to go somewhere here to Neo Damascus. Yeah, that's the only way to get around this one. So I will activate my main engine one last time. I will roll the movement dice. That's a 5. That's not too bad, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So during the next turn, I should be easily able to make it to Neo Damascus. Okay, so we will rearm 2 of our markers here. This goes to the disarmed and also the impulse drive, of course. The next station for the merchant will be here at Lunaria, and again we will try to make it through this planetary shield here. So 1, 2, and this would be the third move. 7, no, he's not allowed to move in there, so we have to take some damage here. So we will roll for the shield. So this is 7 possible damage for the merchant, and he would avoid 5 of them. So the merchant takes 2 damage points. And of course, he has to stay where he is. I think I will do one next round. Yeah, let's do 3 rounds for today. So we will activate the Crampler again. He will use his new and improved engine. This will let him roll. Wow, that's an 8. Perfect. As long as you are in Nebula, you don't have to roll again for possible energy loss. So that we can move the full distance, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is huge, as you can see that here. And I think, yeah, let's give it another. So we'll activate a second time. Wow, that's 12. Can you believe that? So he will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and will end his movement here on the mission spot at the Tigris Gate. This means he gains 2000 additional credits and of course an additional fame point here, which means he's only 1 point away to win this game. I think he will spend 2 energy in order to explore this sector here. So let's see what we get. And this is the Lower Stratus Nebula. Not too bad, to be honest. Of course, we have to place an exploration token here. And of course, I'm really tempted to go after this exploration token for the Crampler. He still has 1 last movement left, so he could really make it there. Yeah, let's try that. So we would roll for movement. That's an 8 or an 8. Let me guess, I will take the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can activate everything basically here. So I will first activate this exploration token. It's a free action, and also claim a new mission. So let's see what we have. Oh man, can you... I'm really not cheating here, guys. This was basically the last fame point that is missing for the Crampler player. This means he really immediately wins this game. I think there are some rules or house rules out on the Geek which say you have to complete the complete round for other players to finish it or something like that, but I have not tested this because all the other players are so far away, so even the green player would, I think, not be able to make it in his last turn to gain 3 additional victory points, and yeah, not to think about the easy tiger here. So, blue has won the game. I really hope you have enjoyed my playthrough of Sire. I certainly did. I'm still a huge fan of this game, and I think, to be honest, with these 2 house rules, so with the trading system, the dynamic trading system, and the rolling 2 dice for movement and choose the best, I think this game is really perfect. There might be still, when I play it some more often, some things that might show up. And as you can see, some players really can fall behind. But this is basically the same with Merchant and Marauders and games like that. You really have to enjoy this kind of gameplay. And you just have to live through the experience and enjoy a good time with your friends. And even so, if you don't have a chance to win this game. Hope to see you soon in one of my next videos. And until then, bye-bye.